What's up, YouTube? This is Ultra Right, and today we are going to go over the Subzero Kameo. And now, what I'm going to teach you is for Subzero. I'm doing this stuff with Lee May, but all the stuff I'm teaching you is universal, and you can apply it to any character, right? So the first move we're going to talk about is Cold Shoulder, and this is a mid attack, even at close range. It's 0 on block, and it can be up to like my +5. So it's never punishable, right? It's a mid, so they can't duck it. So it's kind of just one of those things you can kind of throw out there, right? You can kind of just throw it out there with very little risk, because if it hits them and knocks them down, and if they block it, you're plus. And with the pushback, uh, it just kind of resets neutral. But it's a good tool to just throw out there sometimes, especially if your opponent has one hit left and you throw it out there. It's very little risk. Where if you go in here, you might get hit by the sword, but you can just boom and yeah, very little risk, very good button. The next one we're going to talk about is the armor. So we have armor, and it pretty much makes us immune to projectiles, right? We can just walk through projectiles all day. And let's say they try to do a block string into a projectile, right? It doesn't affect us, and then we can just punish them for it. So that's pretty much armors for it. If you're playing against a Liu Kang, a zoning katana, anyone that's zoning, this is a good cameo to have. But in this recent update, they actually made it so you can ambush Cold Shoulder out of armor. And it looks like that. It costs a full bar a meter because the armor costs meter and the Cold Shoulder costs meter. But it is one of those things that it's good to have. It's really a good option because one, you can just do this into this, and you're plus 53 after it. And if you're close, right? You're plus like 39 or something like that. Like if you do this after a string, you're plus 39. So it's one of those things where it can help you with pressure, and it can make you projectile immune, and you can get some pressure going. Or maybe you don't want to have to deal with fireballs, but you also might chip them out. So you just do this, and if they block it, you're good, right? If it hits, you kill them. If they block it, you're good, but then you don't have to worry about their projectiles. But it also works in block strings. I think I have her set to reversal. Yeah. Okay. So we can, and look, I'm plus 29 off of that, right? Which means that I could dash in and get a combo if she tried to hit a button. And it gives you really good pressure. Right there, plus 29. It gives you really good pressure. It gives you follow-up pressure, and obviously, if you hit your opponent, if you dash up and you hit your opponent, you can get a combo. There we go. Alright, so that was off of a different string, but as you can see, you can get a combo, right? If they do block it, if you do it tight enough, they have to block it or they have to armor, right? And if they do that, you get plus 39, and then you can get a combo. So this is a really good change, right? Something I'm still messing around with, but you should definitely mess around with it and see what you can get with your character. And then obviously, uh, we got the freeze, right? Sub-Zero's freeze. Now super punishable on block, right? If you do this on a block string, you're going to get punished, so be careful with what you're doing it. But it gives you really good damage. So it doesn't give you quite Sub-Zero or quite Scorpion damage, but The thing about Scorpion's damage is you're using two Kameo meters, right? So you might be using two Kameo meters for like 500, 520, right? But with Sub-Zero, you're getting good damage and you're only using one Kameo meter. Look, I'm done with this combo and I have 3/4 of a bar left. So, which means if I do a combo, right? And then I land a meaty attack, I can do another combo right away, and, you know, they're pretty much dead. Two combos and they're pretty much dead. That's 870 health. So, you know, they're a couple hits away from being dead completely. Unless they're Quan Chi, then you breathe on them. So that is what this one is for. And also, so the thing about it, right? Sometimes I like to do back two, right? But you can't really hit confirm back two. So this is a risk, right? That's a risk because if they block it, uh, you're gonna get punished for a full combo, right? So this is a risk right here because I'm minus 17, which means that I'm gonna get full comboed. But a lot of times I'll do something like this, right? I EX Fireball and I'm 0 on block. So I can't really get punished. Yes, they can duck the Fireball, but that's a read they gotta make. So back 2 into EX Fireball. Uh, Normally isn't that bad of an option. 0 on block. But if it hits, right? If it hits, you still get 380 damage. So it's kind of, this is super risky. It works, right? But super risky because if they block this, you're getting full combo punished. But if they block this, you're still 0. And if it hits, you still get a decent combo. So those are the two main combos I do depending on the situation, right? Also, like this right here, it's also good for your low because this is super risky because if they block it, you're going to get punished. But if you do this into EX Fireball, they're going to have to duck the Fireball again. But if they don't duck it and they block it, you're 0 or +1 on block. And then, if it hits, you get the same thing. So it opens up your combo options more. And then in the corner, this is just my combo that I normally do. Oh my god. Now I can't hit it because the pressure's on. There we go. Now I get 358 damage in the corner. So that is the Sub-Zero Kameo, right? You have your freeze for extra damage. You have your cold shoulder, you know, to create space. And you have your armor to go through projectiles. And now you can use your armor and ambush cold shoulder so you can create some situations you couldn't before. I hope this guide helps you. If there is anything you want to know or need me to clarify anything, please leave it in the comments. I appreciate y'all and have a great day.